YouTube, what's going on? YC Imaging here with another video, and today I'm going to give you all my top 5 affordable lenses for Canon DSLRs as well as shooting music videos. This is all my personal opinion. This is all lenses that I have personally used. I can't really go on and do Nikon lenses or Sony lenses because I don't really have experience with those lenses, so I got to give you all my top 5 lenses that I've actually used and owned. This is my opinion. If y'all got better opinions, y'all think these lenses aren't it, y'all got a better lens that I could pick up or other people can pick up, just drop it down in the comments. I would love to know, and I'm sure other people would love to know. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Number 5 lens that I'm gonna tell you all to get, very versatile, and it's gonna surprise a lot of you. It's the kit lens that comes with your Canon Rebel series. That kit 18 to 55 millimeter lens, 3.5 to 4.5, I believe. I don't know, I'm not sure what the aperture is on that lens, but a lot of people take this lens for granted, man. It's a very great lens, it's very versatile. You get that wide, you get that close. You don't really have much aperture range, but if you zoom that lens all the way into 55, you'll get some good depth. Make sure y'all use that lens, man. It's a very great lens. And with a little bit of light, you can really make some good stuff happen, man. I've done it myself. Make sure you try it out. Don't sell your kit lens, always keep it. Number 4 lens that I'm gonna recommend to you all is the Canon 20mm 2.8 lens. And this lens is, it's fixed. It's a prime lens, but it has a great aperture range and it's pretty wide. So you can do a lot of things with it. This comes in at around $500 brand new. And I'm sure you all can pick it up for fairly cheap used. Just be on the lookout on eBay, Amazon. I'll post some links down below for you all to check that lens out, and as well as all the other lenses that I'm mentioning in this video. But like I said, I owned the 20mm a long time ago. I used to use it on my Canon 7D, and it's very great. It's wide, it has a nice aperture range, you can get some good depth on it, as well as you can get pretty close up on the subject and create some more depth as well. So make sure you guys check out the 20mm 2.8 Canon lens. It's a very great lens, very versatile, very wide, good aperture range. Number 3 lens that I'm gonna recommend to you all is the Canon 17 to 40mm f4.0 L lens. This lens is very sharp. As you all know, the L series lenses are very sharp in what they do. It hits the focus very well, even at wide open at 17 and close to 40. The aperture range on it is not that great, but outdoors, man, or even with a little bit of light, this lens is very sharp. This is one of the sharpest lenses I've ever owned. This lens is kind of expensive. It's a little bit above $700 brand new, but when I picked it up a while ago when I had it, I got it used for like 500 bucks. So if you're hunting for this lens, make sure you stay on eBay, man. You can always find a good steal on there. As far as those auctions, man, you can catch people slipping. Just be on the lookout for it. Like I said, I'll drop the links below in the description for you all to check out that video. Not that video, that lens, I'm sorry. Number 2 lens that I'm gonna recommend to you all is a very great lens. Aperture range on it is nice. You can't really get a good zoom on it, but if you're looking for like an ultra wide with a great aperture range, this is the lens you're gonna wanna check out. This is the Tokina 11 to 16mm 2.8 lens. Great aperture range, like I said before, man. You can't get that close on people with it, but if you're looking for ultra wide, it's great in those indoor situations where you're in a house or like somewhere that's very tight space. You still want a wide, it's a very great lens, man. And this comes in around 450 bucks brand new. So just think about how much you can get it for used, man. Maybe a little bit of 400 bucks. So if I was on a crop sensor like a 7D or any type of Rebel camera, or even the GH4 with the Metabone speed booster, this is definitely a lens I would have if I wanted to get wide shots. The number 1 lens that I'm gonna recommend to you all for music videos, it's the greatest bang for your buck you can get. I was briefly talking about it in my last video. It's the Canon 50mm 1.8 lens, man. And this thing is amazing. Like I said, by far the best lens that you can get for the price. It comes in at around 100 bucks brand new. You can pick them up for maybe less than 100 bucks used. The 50mm 1.8 plastic Canon 50mm lens is amazing for photos, video, all of that. Great aperture range, man. And it's cheap. So if you have an ultra wide and you're looking to get that close lens as well, perfect lens to get, man. Make sure you all always have a 50mm lens. It's so cheap, it's like, why not have it? You gotta have it in your arsenal. It's just so cheap. If I was gonna recommend 2 lenses off this list to keep, just be everyday lenses for me, I would personally go for the Tokina 11 to 16mm 2.8 as well as the 50mm 1.8. That way you have that wide shot with the great aperture range, and you also have that close shot with the great aperture range. The next 2 lenses that I would get beyond those, that would be my second choice, would be the 17mm, the 17 to 40mm 4.0 and the 50mm 1.8. Like I said, you always gotta have the 50mm, man. It's so cheap, it's like, why not have it? So man, that's gonna wrap up my top 5 lens recommendations for music videos, or just 5 affordable lenses that you should have in your arsenal if you're looking to pick up lenses, man. These lenses are great, very versatile in all situations. If you like this video, make sure to like it, comment, and also subscribe, as well as if you have better lens recommendations that you think you can give to me or the other people watching this video, make sure to drop your comments down below in the comments. I would love to check them out. I'm sure everybody else would as well. But I'm gonna check you out on my next video tomorrow. Peace.